Welcome aboard the Norwegian Encore. Join us today for a ship tour where we go deck by deck. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more cruise and travel content. Starting on Deck 6 forward is Q Texas Smokehouse. Q is a specialty restaurant offering all sorts of barbecue favorites like brisket, ribs, and sausage. Unique to this restaurant is the stage, where live country music is played nightly. Here's a tip: if you want to listen to the band but don't want to pay the dining cover charge, sit at the bar. Speaking of cover charges, Norwegian Cruise Line has unveiled the new More at Sea program, which has totally revamped the dining experience. But more about that later. Walking aft from Q and the forward bank of elevators is the atrium. This is really the hub of the ship that has all sorts of entertainment, guest information desks, and drinks. In addition to a wide variety of live music acts, they also host game shows, trivia, movies, and all sorts of entertainment here. There is something happening here every moment of the day from super early until late at night. Also in this area are the guest services desks, shore excursions, cruise next, and internet services. And most importantly, a full-service Starbucks. This Starbucks acts completely like one that you would find on land and has about 95% of the same menu items too. Starbucks is not included in the new unlimited open bar beverage package, but you can also purchase a separate Starbucks package if you'd like, or just pay a la carte. You can also pay from your Starbucks app if you have that preloaded. The Atrium Bar is the first bar open on the ship when you need a quick mimosa or Bloody Mary to complement your morning trivia or origami session. Heading aft from the atrium is 678 Ocean Place with the signature chandelier and staircase. On the port side of this area is the Social Comedy and Nightclub. Here you'll find comedians, themed trivia, art auctions, late night parties with the DJ, and other activities. If any of the pool deck parties ever get rained out, the Social is the secondary location for the party. Norwegian Cruise Line is known for their themed pool deck parties, like the White Hot Party, 80s Night, and Latin Fiesta. If you would like to take a peek at the Freestyle Daily activity schedules, we have them linked in the description below. On the starboard side of 678 Ocean Place is Teppanyaki. This specialty hibachi restaurant is a fan favorite and recently underwent renovations to expand and fit more hibachi stations. The footprint is now double the size of what it once was, now taking over the space from Coco's. I really was looking forward to one of those Coco's milkshakes, though. There are now 16 hibachi stations at Teppanyaki, with each station seating 8 guests. Continuing aft from the big chandelier is the art gallery. If you find a piece that you like while you're perusing, you can purchase directly from the Park West Gallery office on board. And this hallway opens up to Taste, Savor, and the Mix Bar. On the Norwegian Encore, there are 3 main dining room restaurants. Taste and Savor are the 2 smaller ancillary ones. It doesn't matter which restaurant you choose, they all offer the same daily rotating menu. Taste and Savor are open for breakfast and dinner every day, and with lunch on sea days. While you can make a reservation ahead of time, which is recommended if you have a large group, you don't have to. Part of the joy of the freestyle dining concept is that you can show up whenever you want. There might be a little bit of a wait at the prime time of dinner, but the hostess will give you a buzzer and you can grab a drink at the mix bar while you wait. Taste and Savor are identical and the same size, and have a lot more seating than it looks. We prefer eating in these two main dining rooms because it's not as loud or as overwhelming as the Manhattan room, which we'll get to in a few. Now on Deck 7 forward is the Encore Theater. This is where you can enjoy production shows, larger comedy acts, acrobatics, and more. There are entrances on the port and starboard side of Deck 7 forward. Walking aft from the theater and forward elevator bays is the local bar and grill. This is a completely free and complimentary restaurant and is open for breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner, and late into the night, almost 24/7. This is one of the more popular areas on the ship because of the seating areas around the opening to the atrium. You don't have to sit on Deck 6 just to enjoy all the same music and activities. If you're interested in seeing the PDF menus for the local or any of the other restaurants on the Encore or the rest of the Norwegian fleet, check out the link in the description below to find all of them on our website. Walking aft from the local is the casino. This is a non-smoking casino holding all of your favorite table games and slots. The minimum buy-in for most table games is $5 or $10, and make sure to scan your cruise card when playing at the casino to boost your Casinos at Sea status. At the far end of the casino is the Skyline Bar. You can't forget the freestyle traveler's favorite, the shaky quarters machine. If you don't enjoy rough seas, you might have some luck here. This is considered the casino bar, but also has some lounge seating and live sports if you're into that. Across from the Skyline Bar is the smoking section of the casino, but behind glass. And on the aft of Deck 7 is the Manhattan Room, the largest of the three main dining rooms. This is a grand space, akin to the stereotypical idea of a cruise ship dining room. But compared to other cruise lines with 2 or 3 open levels of dining space, the Manhattan Room is a much more manageable size. As mentioned before, the menus you find here are the same menus found at Taste and Savor downstairs. One of the other joys of the freestyle dining concept is that you are not seated with other people or groups. If you are a party of 2, you have a table for 2. With the new More at Sea program, you will now see on the new main dining room dinner menus the option to eat a specialty dinner in the main dining room. You can either use a specialty dining credit or pay a flat fee of $50 at the current moment. It's a 4-course dinner with special choices from Cagney's, Ocean Blue, Le Bistro, and La Cucina. This is just an added option for guests. You do not have to choose the specialty upgrade in the dining room, and you do not need to use your specialty dining credit only here. You can learn more about these menus from the link in the description below. Now on Deck 8 forward, on the starboard side, is Food Republic. Food Republic is a specialty Asian fusion restaurant offering small plates and shareables. Whether you use your specialty dining credit or pay the flat fee cover charge, each guest can order 4 items. Food Republic is the only specialty restaurant that's open for lunch on sea days. We used to enjoy a nice sushi roll for lunch here sometimes, but you can no longer pay a la carte. With the new More at Sea program, all specialty restaurants have a flat fee cover charge. This means that the days of a la carte ordering are over. It works better at other restaurants, but unfortunately, not so much at Food Republic. Opposite Food Republic, on the port side, is the District Brew House. This is a fun bar with a large selection of beers on tap. In the back, there are some TVs, which is a popular spot to sit during football season, and there's usually a piano player here at night. Just outside of the district is an entrance to the Waterfront, the outdoor wraparound deck on 8. We'll see more of this later. Heading aft from Food Republic, the district, and the front elevator bay is Onda by Scarpetta, the specialty Italian restaurant. Onda has a much more modern feel compared to its predecessor of La Cucina. To eat here, you can use a specialty dining credit or pay the flat fee cover charge. As of January 2025, the new More at Sea program dictates that each guest can order 3 appetizers from the pizza or antipasto sections, 1 entree, 2 sides, and 3 desserts. Yes, that is a lot of food. I wouldn't be surprised to see if Norwegian changes that in the coming months. If you want to enjoy the sea breeze, you can also eat outside at Onda on the waterfront. In front of Onda in the walkway area is Cellar's Wine Bar. This is where they host wine tastings and other drink-related events. This is open as a bar in the evening, offering the same extensive wine list as that in the main dining rooms. Across the hall from Cellar's is Malting's Whiskey Bar and the Humidor Cigar Lounge. Malting's makes a great place to grab a drink before going into the Cavern Club. On some ships, the Cavern Club has been replaced by Sid Norman's Poorhouse. The Cavern Club is home to the Beatles cover band, performing the different eras of the Beatles catalog across multiple nights. Make sure you get here early though, because sometimes there's a line out the door. When the Beatles aren't playing, this is the place for karaoke and other activities. Walking aft, we come upon the top level of 678 Ocean Place, with Sugarcane on the port side. Sugarcane Mojito Bar is a great bar to have some special and unique mojitos and to enjoy some Latin music in the evenings. This is a popular place at night and has an entrance to the waterfront as well. Just next to Sugarcane are the specialty shops. This is where you can find all luxury goods, jewelry, watches, handbags, and all things of that nature. It's tax-free, so go nuts, I guess. Opposite Sugarcane, on the other side of the chandelier on the starboard side, is Palomar. This was recently renovated to replace Ocean Blue. Palomar is a specialty seafood restaurant, much like Ocean Blue, but with a Mediterranean twist. To eat here, you can use your specialty dining credit or pay the flat fee cover charge. With the new More at Sea program, guests can choose up to 3 appetizers, 1 entree, 2 sides, and 3 desserts. Again, I don't know how long that's still going to be the case. Remember to check out the menu for Palomar, linked in the description below. Heading aft from Sugarcane, Palomar, and 678 Ocean Place are the shops. Find all of your tax and duty-free favorites, and also the photo gallery. If any shipboard photographers took your photo, you can log onto the computers to see and purchase them. If you are in need of any new camera or video equipment, you can also get that here too. All the way aft on Deck 8 is Cagney's and the A-List Bar. During the recent renovation, Los Lobos on the starboard side was removed to double the size of Cagney's. Sadly, no more enchiladas here. Even though the restaurant is now double the size, it is just as crowded as ever before. Cagney's is the specialty steakhouse and the signature restaurant on board Norwegian Encore. If you want to eat here, make sure you get your reservation on the books because spots fill up quickly. To eat here, you can use your specialty dining credit or pay the flat fee cover charge. Like the other specialty restaurants at the moment, the new More at Sea program states that you can get 3 appetizers, 1 entree, 2 sides, and 3 desserts. However, our server was adamant that that information is incorrect and was only allowing guests to 2 appetizers and 1 dessert. Not that we could have eaten that much food, but this was the only restaurant on board that was going by that new rule. But hey, it's the first week of the program, there are bound to be growing pains. Now that we've seen the inside of Deck 8, let's check out the outside waterfront. The waterfront spans almost the entirety of Deck 8 and has multiple outdoor sections of restaurants, couches and lounge areas, bars, and is also a great place to watch the wake off the back of the ship. It doesn't get too windy out here with the glass partitions, unlike on some other ships. There is also an enclosed smoking section out here too. Over here is a great area to watch sail away or to get aft ocean views, and it's never crowded back here. I tried my best with the camera, but these binocular things actually work. Most of the specialty restaurants on Deck 8 have waterfront dining, including Palomar and both sides of Cagney's. There are 2 bars on the waterfront, one outside Sugarcane on the port side, and this one is an extension of the Cavern Club on the starboard side. It's convenient to have bars out here if you're lounging on the sofas, and also if you want to be outside and not on the pool deck. Now all the way up on Deck 15 forward is the Observation Lounge. This is arguably one of the best areas of the ship. Plenty of ocean views, plenty of seats, and always relaxing. One of the reasons we love the Observation Lounge is because they serve a light breakfast buffet and snacks in the afternoon. If you don't feel like braving the crowds of the buffet for a quick bite, the Observation Lounge is a perfect option. In addition, they also have a full-service bar up here, and when there's live music in the evenings, it's a really nice place to be. For some reason, not a ton of people come up here at night, so it makes for an intimate bar and lounge atmosphere. If you're interested in seeing all the new bar menus and learning more about the new inclusions of the More at Sea Unlimited Open Bar Package, check out the link in the description below. During the recent renovations, they removed a large portion of the observation lounge on the port side for solo balcony cabins. We only felt the difference when it was crowded in here, like embarkation day, mornings, or when the weather wasn't good to be outside. If you're ever in need of water or coffee, don't brave the buffet. Go to the observation lounge. The drink stations are open 24/7. Right above the observation lounge on deck 16 forward is the Garden Cafe Buffet. This is another large hub of the ship, offering complimentary breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack offerings throughout the day. There are plenty of seating areas along each side and towards the front of the ship. The buffet stations are configured in kind of an H-like shape, with the burgers, grill items, pizza, drink stations, and a full bar when you enter in a U shape, then separated by a small seating area and another U shape of the main buffet stations. Do not sleep on the Asian noodle soup bar. That is the one thing that I look forward to eating for lunch every day. I love loading it up with cilantro and sambal. While they do offer a ton of different desserts every day, you can't forget the staple: self-service ice cream machine. We found that the best tables are all the way in the back of the buffet, which is actually the front of the ship. It's never crowded over here and has great views of the observation lounge below and out the front of the ship. And now that brings us to the pool deck. Just outside of the Garden Cafe is the main deck of the pool, with the main pool, surf bar, live music bandstand, and towel exchange on the forward-facing end. All around are plenty of lounge chairs with auxiliary seating for the buffet. There is always a ton happening out here, especially on sea days. On the aft end is the Waves Bar, kids pool with splash pad, and the smoking enclosure. For all of the NFL fans out there, if you're sailing during football season, they'll broadcast the game some evenings on the Jumbotron TV. Just aft of the pool deck on deck 16 starboard is the Mandara Spa. This is the place to go if you're wanting a massage, haircut, mani-pedi, or any of the multiple other types of services they offer. Always remember to look for deals on port days. There is also access to the thermal suite, with packages available for the length of the cruise or just the day. This is an exclusive serene area and is located at the very aft of the ship, with heated stone and plush loungers, therapy pool, saunas, steam room, and even a snow room. I had the best view when we were in St. Thomas. Guaranteed best naps of your life happen in the thermal suite. Opposite the spa, on the port side of 16 aft, is the Pulse Fitness Center. This gym is completely complimentary, and you can find all of your favorite machines and equipment from your home gym club in here. It does get a little packed on sea days, though. On deck 17 is the upper area of the pool deck and the walking track. There are plenty of sun loungers up here and is a good place to be if you want to be part of the pool deck action but not right in the epicenter of it. There are also 4 hot tubs, 2 on the port side and 2 on the starboard side. You also have access to the 2 water slides from this deck, the big tube slide on the port side and ocean loops on the starboard side. Looks cool, but no thanks. Just aft of the water slides is the American Diner, which is a complimentary 50s-style diner. They offer a similar menu to the local and are open for lunch on sea days. This is a popular option for those wanting an alternative to the buffet if you're just hanging out on the pool deck. Next to American Diner is the aft elevator bay with Le Bistro, Galaxy Pavilion, and behind are the stairs to go up to the Go-Kart Speedway and Spice H20. Le Bistro is the specialty French restaurant offering favorites like escargot, coq au vin, and my personal favorite, Dover sole. To eat here, you can use your specialty dining credit or pay a flat fee cover charge. According to the More at Sea guidelines, guests can order 3 appetizers, 1 entree, and 3 desserts. However, we heard from some other guests that the servers were saying the same as Cagney's, only 2 appetizers and 1 dessert. I guess we'll see in the coming weeks what they decide is correct. All the way aft on deck 17 is the Galaxy Pavilion. This is a VR, 4D, and augmented reality arcade with all sorts of thrilling and wild attractions. Each game costs money, but is included in the arcade package upgrade. Going up to the Go-Kart Speedway on deck 18 aft, there is access behind American Diner or behind the Ocean Loops water slide. The go-karts have a fee of $15 per person and can hold up to 2 people in each cart. The track spans decks 18 and 19 with a fun viewing area up on deck 19. This is a fun place to watch the go-karts and perfect for getting pictures of your friends and family driving. Just aft of the speedway entrance leads you to a crossroads. If you go left or forward, that takes you to the stairs going to the pool deck. If you go right, or aft, That brings you to the brand new Spice H20. During the recent renovations, they removed the laser tag arena and put in a smaller version of the Spice H20 that guests have come to love from other ships in the fleet. This is a complimentary adults-only area with a bar, lounge chairs, 2 hot tubs, and day beds in a wading pool. There are incredible aft views from back here. In time, this will be a very nice space to relax in, but as of January 2025, there still are some kinks that need to be worked out. Because of the ship's exhaust, this area gets very dirty, prohibiting the wading pool and hot tubs from being filled. Many guests have complained, and guest services told us that the crew are actively working on ways to fix the situation. We shall see what happens. But either way, we are happy that Norwegian Cruise Line is making changes to existing ships to improve the guest experience and not just adding an extra pay activity. Now going to the forward end of Deck 18, there are stairs up to Deck 19 with the Vibe Beach Club and a walkway that overlooks the pool deck. There is also an elevator that goes to Deck 19, but you have to catch the right one. There are some really great views from up here overlooking the pool deck. The Vibe Beach Club is an exclusive adults-only area that you have to purchase passes for. Situated far from the hustle and bustle of the pool deck, the Vibe offers sun loungers, hot tubs, and a dedicated bar with incredible ocean views from both sides of the ship. We really enjoy the Vibe because of the fun atmosphere, and it's never very crowded. The bartenders, servers, and attendants are always friendly and attentive too. The Vibe on the Encore also has an upper deck area with more sun loungers, day beds, and a water mister that can keep you cool in that hot Caribbean sun. At the very front of the ship is the Haven. This is the exclusive ship within a ship area for guests only of the Haven suites and staterooms. In the special Haven area is a lounge with a dedicated concierge, a bar, restaurant, an indoor/outdoor pool area, sun deck, and an observation lounge. The outdoor sun deck overlooks the front of the ship and has 2 hot tubs, sun loungers, and a variety of cabanas. It doesn't matter if it's sunny or raining, you always have a pool day here. On a beautiful day, the glass roof can open up to bring in fresh air and breeze. The Haven restaurant is completely complimentary and is only available for the guests staying within the Haven. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day with their own upscale menu, separate from the one in the main dining rooms. We have that linked below if you want to check it out. There is never a need for a reservation either. There is always an available table for you whenever you walk in. There is also a small outdoor dining area too that overlooks the pool deck. Just forward of the Haven pool deck is the Horizon Lounge, or the Private Observation Lounge. The Horizon Lounge is directly on top of the Public Observation Lounge. Same view, but higher up. It's super bright and cozy, and they also offer special snacks throughout the day. Going down to the kids' clubs on Deck 5 Mid is the Guppies Playroom, which is an open play area for babies and toddlers up to 3 years old with their parents. Splash Academy is available for kids ages 3 to 12 with all sorts of activities. Just next to Guppies and Splash Academy is the Video Arcade with every sort of arcade game you can imagine. You have to pay per game or pay for the arcade package upgrade. Next is the Entourage Teen Club for ages 13 to 17. Thanks for joining us on a tour of the Norwegian Encore. What do you think of the new changes and renovations? Do you like the new More at Sea inclusions? If you have any thoughts or questions, drop a comment below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more cruise and travel content. See you on board soon!